Yes.
mind you to go a little bit for my life belief?
Sorry?
Mind you to go through a little bit with my life belief?
Yeah, yes.
So my life belief is that I was just speaking this before coming here. My life belief is that no one can help me.
Yeah.
Like,
That's amazing to see that.
So that's my life belief.
So
I
what,
have to do everything on my own.
yeah. So what was your relationship like with parents?
Well, I've been depressed. Psychiatrists and psychologists and family and friends, and they tried to help me out. And I found out that just me could save my life.
Yeah.
And nobody else
Yeah.
could do it themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, the problem is you and the solution is you. And that's how I went through. And I remember, like, really longing for a teacher, like you were saying, and that's the victimhood that you were talking about. I remember you speaking, I think, like in Dorn, in Holland, saying that you waking up moment was you when you broke up with your boyfriend. And I remember being with my girlfriend at the time, and I remember like me longing for a teacher, and she saying, no, I don't want a teacher. And then she ended up having her teacher, and I never got a teacher, or I never connected with, like, fully with one, because I always feel like I have to do it on my own.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit my victimhood side.
Yeah.
Like, that's my conditioning, I guess.
And when you were growing up, what was your experience like? Did you have a lot of help as a child from your parents?
It was more of the support of, like, I held myself on my own.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I did receive love, and I did receive support from my family and everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no really clue where that life belief comes from.
Yeah. And so with the teacher, like, does it make you feel vulnerable, the idea of having a teacher? Like, what does it, because to have a teacher, I mean, to have a guru, it normally requires that the guru is predominantly right and the student has to accept that.
Yeah, I think I like my freedom as well. So
Maybe you don't want to go, maybe it's a false idea.
yeah, maybe it's
And that's okay, but it's just coming to actually what is it that you really want. So down below the teacher, what is it that you really want?
being happy, love.
Do you want somebody to love you, like a teacher, like a mother figure or a father figure that loves you unconditionally?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's more what you want. So really you don't want a teacher. A teacher's a pain in the arse. I had one. They were really lovely as well, but they could also be a real pain, like constantly pointing out how wrong you are. You're like, ah.
but still it's nice because it's caring.
Doesn't
that you're saying.
it doesn't always feel like that.
I mean, this is my yoga teacher. But yeah, of course, it's beating you up, but still the beating you up is sometimes quite loving.
Okay, so but let's go down to this other one of wanting unconditional love in the human form. That's impossible.
Yeah, in the mind is clear.
Like, because no guru can do that, no teacher can do that. But if that is what you truly want more than a teacher, then just be honest to that want, that I want unconditional love in the human form. The only way you can have unconditional love in the human form is to know thyself, is presence. But just be clear that's what you want. So is it actually you want a teacher that points out and tells you that they're right or points things out to you? Is that actually what you want? Or is it that you want deeper than that unconditional love? Because you're always going to get what you want. Whatever your body's vibrating at, that's what you're going to attract to you. So you've got to be clear as to what it is you're actually calling into yourself. It's beautiful to call in that I want unconditional love in the human form, because that's saying I want I want to wake up. I want to know myself. But if you're not conscious of things, then that will go up into a lack story, because you'll always feel you can't quite find it in somebody. But you've just got to come down to what it is you truly want. Like, I want unconditioned love in human life. And feel that, the beauty of that, like how beautiful that feeling is. When it goes upwards into these false thoughts, it feels narrowing and limiting. Like I want a teacher. Like I want unconditioned love in the human form. And you can find it here, like in everybody. Like our natures, everybody's nature is unconditioned love. Like unconditioned love is looking at you. Unconditioned love is speaking at you. But also unconditioned over here is coughing at you. Is here and then laughing here. You have to always know what it is you want. Because actually what we deep down want is always wellness and goodness. But we get stuck on these more surface levels that tell us we're not allowed that, we're limited, we can't have that. And if on the surface level you're seeking for a teacher when that's not truly what you want, then conflict's going to arise. You're going to feel disappointed, you're going to be like, this isn't quite it. You know, calling in a teacher, you know, it's really a big thing. Like if you really want a teacher, that means you surrendering your will, like the traditional way of the guru, surrendering your will to theirs. You don't want that. You don't want that, so you're not getting it. You want, I mean, I might be pushing that you want unconditioned love in the human form. I might be pushing that on you, but there's something deeper there that you want. Like, there's no way that you want someone else to tell you how it is. No. And there are people that do want that. They do the devotion path and they have this guru and that appears. And that's beautiful too. It's hardcore as well. But, you know, we've all got our beautiful way of being. And it's coming down to our fundamental love and passion and being truly ourselves. And we've got all different types of kids in that playground. You know, if you remember your playground when you were at school, there were so many different ways of expressing life through these different forms. And each of them had their unique way of being. And they're going to have their unique way of interacting and finding this subject.
Yeah, I don't know if it's unconditional love, but I think it's because I got unconditional love. I felt unconditional love. I experienced unconditional love.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's exactly that. But yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
To go deeper. Yeah, maybe it's...
Yeah, because when I ask, is it... Oh, no.
No, because I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe it's
but maybe it,
safety. Or
yeah, safety. Yeah. Or maybe there is something in there that does want a teacher, but there's something that's pushing that away and rejecting it. It's something you can explore with. Like there's something that's like resisting that on some sort of level. Like other people can't be right, or other people will hurt me if they're right. They'll do bad things. You don't know what is in there. Like someone might take advantage of me to see and explore and find what's there.
Thank you.
Pleasure. It's so fascinating, the makeup of all our minds. What a drama we created ourselves. That it's like it evolves all these different instruments in all their unique individual ways and winds them all up with their particular conditioning and then goes, go! Like imagine like spinning lots of spinning tops, like, and then in one room, they're like, nice. Well, I've done lots of talking today. I'm sure you're all a little talked out. Hopefully there's energy that you felt as well. Energy out, or energy in. Talked out, energy in. That's it. That's the way we want to be. Nice. So I'm here.